To Washington now, and that government shutdown looming just days before Christmas. Both sides are digging in, with President Trump demanding $5 billion for his border wall. Democrats refusing to give a dime. Congressional Republicans caught in the middle. Without a deal, parts of the government will shut down Friday at midnight. About a quarter of the government without funding, and hundreds of thousands of federal employees would not get paid during the holidays. And this comes after that surprise ruling from a Texas judge that could put the Affordable Care Act in jeopardy. Striking down the law has created staggering uncertainty for the millions who rely on it, sparked condemnation and calls to action from Democrats led by former President Obama. Our senior national correspondent Terry Moran covering it all from the White House. And Terry, President Trump praised the ruling.
That's right, George. President Trump has long promised to repeal and replace Obamacare, and this huge decision gives him the opportunity to do just that. The downside is that now he and the Republicans who have been fighting to abolish this law for the better part of a decade, they're responsible for what happens to health care next, and they don't have a plan. This morning, health care for millions of Americans could be in jeopardy after that blockbuster ruling by a Texas judge striking down Obamacare. President Trump declaring victory and predicting a quick fix, saying,
if the Republicans and the Democrats get together, we are going to end up with incredible health care, which is the way it should have been from day one. And it's going to happen. It now has a chance to happen.
But across the aisle, top lawmakers are already gearing up for a fight.
If you're going to take away the Affordable Care Act, how will you protect the millions of people currently using it for health insurance for their family?
The judge's decision, which came down on Friday night, declared that the individual mandate requiring all Americans to buy health insurance is unconstitutional. And he also struck down the rest of the Affordable Care Act, including mandatory coverage for pre-existing conditions and guaranteed essential health benefits like prescription drugs and pregnancy care. President Obama responded with a blistering post on Facebook, writing, "A lot of good people are fighting to ensure that nothing about your care will change, but all of this should also be a reminder that Republicans will never stop trying to undo all that." But the White House says they expect the final outcome to be settled in the Supreme Court. Okay, right now, and this is important, there will be no immediate changes to anyone's health care while this ruling is appealed and works its way through the courts, and that could take time, but this could be the beginning of the end for Obamacare, and that does mean that the Congress has to get to work because it has such a huge impact on so many people.
All across the country. Late Friday was a lot of news late Friday. We also had this announcement from the president that he was going to make OMB Director Mick Mulvaney his acting chief of staff. A little bit of a hiccup after this video surfaced on Saturday.
Do I like Donald Trump? No. Was he a role model for my sons? Absolutely not. Yes, I'm supporting Donald Trump. I'm doing so as enthusiastically as I can, given the fact I think he's a terrible human being.
Well, that's a bit of an oops, I guess, digging through the video files there. But Mick Mulvaney's spokesperson says he had not met the president at that time. He had not met Donald Trump at that time, that he likes and respects the president. And so as he embarks on being chief of staff, we'll have to see how that relationship goes.
And we will see how long it lasts. Terry, thanks very much. Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.